Hello everyone, it's Max here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to edit my video, or how I edit my video. Yes, it's a bit of a different setting. It's because it's a nice day and there's power in the shed, so I thought I'd kind of sit inside outside because there's nothing there, it's just outside. There's still a roof, so it's in the shade because it's really hot, but there's also power, so I can spend as much time recording this video as possible. So, down here I am screen recording, and this is the second time I've recorded this video because instead of screen recording I voice recorded, and well, yeah, it was pretty pointless, you couldn't see what I'm saying. Firstly, what I do is obviously import the footage off the SD card, and I've already done that because the SD card is now back in my camera recording this video. And I put it in, I've got lots of organised folders, and I put it in a folder that I specifically name. And the reason I do the numbering here is not so I know how many videos I've done, though it is quite interesting. It is because it then keeps it all in order, so it goes like each one, because if it were in alphabetical order then they'll all be in a random order. So that's one step I do for when I've got many videos. And then these extra ones on the end are just ones that have started and just haven't finished yet, and there's been there for ages now, but I need to get them sorted. So here's all the footage that I've put, and in the folder I've named it In the Garden and the Shed. And I haven't just named it that, I've also put the Maxz Vanlife at the end, which you need to take out because iMovie doesn't like slashes. So if I just do that, and then I do my little, that went wrong, if I do that, so there, and then I just put the slashes back in. I know this is kind of totally irrelevant, but that's what I do. Then if you go to, I've got a template, and you just duplicate that, which it's doing now. It's a bit slower than normal because I'm also screen recording, so the laptop's under extra pressure. It is 7 years old now. Then I grab all the footage, and this should have opened, and I put it in there. So now I've got all the footage imported. I can now drag it across to here, and this is my text here, and it is the logo, and it's like that for now, but we'll do some cropping thing in a minute. So I don't know if this has any B-roll actually. I don't believe it does, so we may actually do the first video of me talking straight away and the thing coming up. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do that, which is a very unusual video. There's no montage at the beginning of this video, so it's very zoomed out, which is not ideal for editing a video very often. So what I do is I put them both there, and then it's exactly 5 seconds away, and I drag that across to there. And normally what I do is I get some music. I'll do like this song here. It's just, you may recognise it, it's the one at pretty much the beginning of every one of my videos. And I got some slow-mo off my phone, and I just put that in at the beginning, but I forgot this time, and well, this has got to be edited and uploaded tonight, ready for tomorrow morning, so I haven't really got time to edit anymore. And so yeah, apologies for the actual unusual video. So what I do is I see where I start talking, which it can go wrong a lot of times. And today is the second day of it. Okay, no, it's working. It's really glitchy at the moment, so yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to find where I start talking, which is there. I normally give it like maybe half a second before I actually start talking, and I like it to be 5 seconds across, like I said, and then I add that across to there. And then on here we want to crop this to picture in picture, so then it's a little thing there, and then we want to drag it across, and the size I do, because I do like consistency, is I go to about there, just a line between those two. And then obviously we want to name the title of the video properly. I'm not sure why it says drawing, but it does, but that's not for long. We want to say In the Garden. I'm going to shorten this and just say And Shed, just for the title's purpose. And then I'm also going to add 5 there because it is my 5th daily video. And then again, it is Tuesday. and as you can see it's very slow. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stop for a second and I'll come back to you once, because it will just be easier for me to edit. So what I do basically is, I'm going to explain what I'm about to do, is I go through and see any irrelevant information, because look, this is an hour long and I've got to get this down to 10 minutes. So you see, it's kind of, you've got to get it down to as short as possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see any or long spaces like this and stuff, but I'm going to watch it through from beginning to end, and cut out any irrelevant information and blank spaces of me just thinking what to say. So yeah, I'm going to go do that and then I'll be back to you. Okay, so here I've literally, whenever there was a thing that needed time-lapsing, which was me in the garden, as you can see, mowing the lawn. So then I needed time-lapsing, so then I decided to put some music on. And then I don't often just cut the music, because then it's like, where'd the music go? So I often just quieten it down after that while I'm talking, and then it goes back up while I do today's work, and then quietens down while I'm talking, and then happens to finish right at the end of the video. And then there's the end screen, which has its own music, which so you don't have to put any over that, but I do if I feel like it. But yeah, the aim is to just cut it down. So I got it down to 6 minutes in the end, because a lot of it was time-lapsing, so a lot of that's, you know, you can cut it down to being a lot faster. And then once that's finished, I go to the share here, and then export it as a file, but at the moment you have to wait for the footage to finish importing, so that's what it says there. But once that's done, then it exports into here, and then I create a thumbnail by simply either grabbing a screenshot of the video, as I did in this one, or taking a photo specifically, and then I've got this template for the thumbnail, which is in a program called Affinity Photo, which is basically an alternative to Photoshop. And then in the file it's basically just a blue border, and then the font that I use here, and then a blue box behind it which you can expand to the wherever the lettering goes to, and then a little logo up there, and then I just drag the photo in, or screenshot, and put it at the back, and then that's how I create my thumbnail. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and what I'm going to do, because I did like the ending to the first version of this, how I edit my videos, so I'm going to link you to that, because I did quite like how I ended that one. So yes, we're going to go back a couple of days and it'll be in my wagon when it was raining. So yeah, back to past me for signing off this video. But I hope this helped you if you want to get into YouTube, if you are starting YouTube. I'm no professional, so if you're starting YouTube and you're starting to edit your videos and you want to have some improvements, I might be able to help you there in this video. Drop a comment down below if you've got any questions too. Because I like replying to the comments. I'm getting a few more since I've started doing this, so I'm going to carry on saying drop a comment down below, because I do like reading them and replying to them. It means I know, like, we're having conversations and getting to know my subscribers a bit more. So if you aren't subscribed, speaking of that, because 86% aren't subscribed to watch my video, I would much appreciate if you do click that subscribe button. You don't have to watch every video, just if one comes up on the home page and you subscribe to me and you think, oh, that's interesting, then you could go watch that. You don't have to watch every video, you don't have to have the notifications on, but I would appreciate that. Again, notifications. And I would appreciate a like on a video too, which I am getting quite a few more of. So yeah, my channel is increasing. I was looking at statistics this morning and I never used to get likes on videos. Thank you for the video, the vlog 1 that came out on Friday. Because that did surprisingly well. I thought it was going to be one of my not so good ones, but I'm getting views and comments quite nicely and a few likes, so yeah, I much appreciate all your feedback and carry on doing it, because I do like to know that you're enjoying my content, and if you're not, also mention that in the comments, and maybe I can help improve it. So again, if this gives you any tips, click the like button, and if you want any more questions, comments. And check out links in the description too, because I've got all sorts there. I've got key rings for sale, I've got stickers like on the back of my phone, and I've got lamps for sale, I've got lights for sale, I've got all sorts. So go check out my website in the description below, because I coded it completely, well, semi from scratch. It was off a template, but I pretty much coded it to be completely mobile friendly. None of the it was totally free. None of the Squarespace and using templates on there and putting boxes together. That was completely me, all coded from the background with some of my help from my dad. Because he used to do this as a job. So yeah, I know it's lockdown, so that most people have like lost or paused their jobs or whatnot. So if you feel like helping, there is a few cheap things for a couple of quid on my website, and I will be very happy if I get some orders, and it will keep me busy too, even though I am quite busy already. But obviously, some of the more expensive stuff I will understand that you won't be able to afford at this current moment, but in later situations I hope I get some big orders through, and that would much help me and my journey for saving up to buy a van, as I am literally trying to spend little as possible. I've got pretty much no income, and I'm making sure the money will only go up, not down. So trust me, your money given to me will be put into the project, given to you, and any profit made will be saved up to afford my van in the hopefully near future, and you'll be able to see that journey unfold within the next year and a half, I hope to have started. I'm rambling on this outro so much, so if you did like the video, like it, subscribe, comment, bell icon, and yeah, much appreciate that, and I'll see you in the next video tomorrow.